So we're doing the 300 tournament, which is a thing JP is running, and it's basically all your stats have to be between 300 and 311, which is really cool because you get to make a mixed attacker. And I have a pretty good idea of what I want. I'm gonna get a Mono. Mono's a fun monster. I like mixed attacker Mono. There's like 700 CDs that make each monster. So on Legend Cup, it just has ones with really short names to make it easier. Important things to know about something like 300 Cup. Grit doesn't matter. You're not going to get any KOs. And other battle specials are kind of up to you. For this guy in particular, I don't think getting Anger is a good idea, because he's got such a slow guts rate. Being more likely to be hit is not good. But Power also doesn't proc very often. White Boy Summer. We're calling him ChetHanks. We gotta lower his power to 300, which is pretty funny. It's White Boy Summer, baby. Okay, so this guy starts with Wave Riding, which is super fucking risky, but I like it, you know? I'm probably gonna pick up Tail Lashes anyway, just for the sake of it. We're gonna get Knocking Up, and then I don't know what I want. I don't know if I want anything in slot 4. Let's take a look at Zilla's techs and stuff real quick. He looks like a Chet. He does look like a Chet. Okay, let's take a look at Zilla. So these are the only techs Zilla can get. He doesn't get many techs. Bubbles and Sneeze are both terrible. They're both really, really bad. Tidal Wave is a little bit risky, but honestly not awful. It's better than this guy by like a wide margin. This might be a play. I'm worried he'll open with it and then lose, because his guts rate isn't fast enough to come back from that. But if it does land, you know what? We've already got this. Let's just fucking go all out on big moves. We'll leave slot 3 open. And then Knocking Up. Knocking Up is just a good move. Positive hit. Decent sharpness. 20 force for 19. Knocking Up is pretty solid. Headbutt's a little bit weak. Like, Headbutt is fine. But in a 300 Cup, the 17 force isn't going to make that much of a difference. Tail Lash is a little bit expensive, but very, very accurate. So that'll help us out. And then we got this fucker. 69 force. One of the strongest techs in the game. Third strongest tech in the game. Now he's not mixed. He's not mixed. He's just a white boy. Risky build. Risky builds are fun sometimes.
Yeah, yellow bellied tubers!
So I need to lower my power. And I need to lower my defense a little bit. And that's perfect. Truly risky and get Bubble and Sneeze. That's a different kind of risky. That's like, I'm trying to lose. That's what's going on there. So we're going to be doing some leaps. We're going to be doing some meditates. That's basically it. The only thing I'm going to do with him that's a little bit like aggro and optimization is we're going to make sure he's bad-natured. But we're going to make sure his nature is not below 20. So, sorry, he's not going to be bad-natured. He's going to be less than 0, but more than 20. It won't give us a chance to proc Anger, but it will give us a critical hit boost. I don't know what to do with this guy. I'm a little bit shoehorned into having to get like everything. We're just gonna get a shit ton of attacks on him. How about that? I think I'm probably just gonna get everything then. Who cares? Can't always be precious with it, you know? Okay, so he's cheating. I'm gonna use that as an opportunity to scold, because I need to get his nature up. His nature starts at -75, and I'm going to work towards getting it up to +20. So it's gotta be like almost maximized. First things first, let's just go on Errantry right now. This is the one I need right now. Okay, so I got Knocking Up. If I get Tail Lashes, I need to also get Headbutt, which hurts my chances of using Knocking Up, but you know, it's fine. Terrified to scold this large boy who just flattened you? He's a small boy right now. Little baby whale. Yeah, just more leaps. Lowering power as much as I can. Oh yeah, I didn't even show, but we got Knocking Up. I already knew that though. Yeah, so I'm gonna scold. You can scold and stuff early on in your monster's life, even though it hurts your lifespan a little bit, because your baby gains are so bad it barely matters. I'm only getting like 2s and 3s on everything. We're almost done building this monster. The hard speed drill. Yeah, he's trying. He's doing his best. Okay, we're gonna enter a tournament this week, or this month. So we need to get up to B rank. And we need to go on errantry before my defense gains or my intelligence gains are going to be too high. Oops. High Speed Zilla gives you the same vibes as Bob from Tekken. I feel that. In Tekken 7, I play bears. But the only other character I've put like a lot of time into is Bob. I love Bob. Okay, so we're going to set our techs up to be the way we want, and we're just probably going to swing wave riding for the fun of it. Can't really lose this. Well, I'm going to do foolery. Maybe I'll turn fast forward off, so I have a better chance to capitalize on his foolery than Kazuya. How's this fun? Wave riding! GG's, brother. Is Zilla King the one in the anime? No, that's Guji. His name is literally in the anime, it's Zilla Kong. Not even Zilla King. They call him both Guji and Zilla Kong in the little unlock your disc wrap. Bop. There, kills Sleep Bomb in one hit with a 5-month-old monster. My favorite move in Monster Rancher? I really like Giant Press on Mochi. That's up there. It's bad, but like, I like the way it looks. There we go, we got our hit. Wave riding just to say I did it. I missed. I did 1 damage to myself. There's another knocking up. Whatever, who cares? 3 cubes is so funny to you. Just the better version of cube is simply more cubes. He still only gets hit by 1 cube. The other 2 are just on the sides. They're just flanking cubes. Man, power and defense went up. That sucks. So we only really need to be able to beat rank C. I should also start buying, what do you call it, jellies. Will I be raising a full 99 stat monster? Eventually. It's not on the docket right now, but I will do one. Garu, it's fire upper? Damn, this man likes Garu. What the hell? ChetHanks is 5-month-old already. Yeah, he starts off with stupid high stats. This is not like, there's no fucking hack here, right? It's not like, watch my stream and figure out how to get your stats like this in 5 months. It's like, nah, he started off with, his power's lower. We're trying to lower his power. Started off at 333. That's my beef with Garu. I hate Garu. Still raise 999, all stats first gen, yeah. Yep. People in the Japan Discord always post the fun stuff they make. They're usually with monsters that have like longer, like gimmicky spans, but yeah. What's the stat total I'm aiming for? 300 to 311 in every single stat. Easiest way to get 999 is combining. It is. But you definitely can. I don't know if it would make a good stream to go through the process. Maybe it's a monster I like raise on the side or something. Because it's a very long process to make it happen. Or even find Tournament Center, the Discord, yeah. And me and Macho are also in the Japanese Discord. So that helps. Right now what I can do is I can just feed another Sour Jelly because we're going to do a tournament. And even though he's got 46 stress, his stress will be minimized by the end. After the tournament's over, so. And then we can work on getting the last couple of attacks we want. What's better, skinny, fat, or normal? Depends on your build. Normal is almost always the wrong answer. It'll be the right answer in this one because I'm pretty sure that's one of the stipulations of it. If your monster's skinny, it boosts their speed and hurts their defense. If your monster is fat, it boosts their defense and hurts their speed. Or normal, doesn't either. Put all your chips on yes. Damn, you guys have a lot of faith in a monster that I've like barely raised. I'm not guaranteed to win, guys. Don't hit me with a surprise. Yeah, let's go. God damn. Zilla with a 90 guts lead? Or 90 guts stored? Shit's free. What are you gonna do? Can't even hit me with charge. Knocking up at 67. Let's go. Get fucked off, dude. God damn. Imagine betting on a baby Zilla against the Monster Hunter Battle League World Champion. Well, they did it. Hit me with the thwack. Big thwacking. Yeah, I love how there's like the lore is that like Zilla was thought to be extinct, but there's you got Gotrek and Drugard just chilling. Does the trainer type test actually do anything? Nope. This fucking sucks, man. Yeah, I got 99 guts. Let's mash. Mash, mash, mash. I got anger. Let's go. Knocking up 62. Fuck you. Well, I guess it's time for the big show. Got him. Chet is getting a power boost from the rain. He's got swift swim, brother. Ass pull of a win. I called it, though. I'm like, you know what? We're going for the big boy. I just don't want to get hit with Cracker. Everything else is fine. Do it. Fucking attack. There you go. I got a 60 guts lead. Time to start swinging. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was a little bit of damage. That was a non-negligible amount of damage. I'm in a little bit of trouble now. Fucking stop attacking. Let me go. Belly attack. Scratch 46. Let's go. Fuck you. Yeah, well. Builds guts slow. He's got a 13. It's literally only one guts rate slower than Pavoris. Or two slower than him. Sometimes you lose, you know? It's not like we've actually raised him at all. I kind of don't want to get hit by tongue slap. Let's go. 57%. I'm never going to get a better chance. Ah, well. 39 damage to myself. I'll take it. I'm just going to FF here. I'm in a bad spot. You haven't told me the odds. Imagine actually hitting 50%. Imagine. I don't know what that's like. I should have taken advantage of that, but that's okay. Do it again. Hit me. I want you to hit me. I dare you. Also, this guy doesn't get grit for some reason, even though Zillas are inborn with grit. Okay, so I'll have to fight him again. I didn't even know that when I risked it on the diving press. I was just like, you know what, this would be cool if it hit. I'm afraid of tongue slap. Everything else, I'm not too stressed about. That does so much withering. Okay, as long as I can keep a lead. I don't want to get hit by Lick. Telekinesis I can get hit by, not a big deal. Tongue slap I'm stressed about. Oh damn, just gonna dodge it? Let's go. I got a huge guts lead now. Gotta be careful, but we're okay. I was slow on the draw on that one, I could have done something about it. Tongue slap? Fuck. Is it gel for Dimitri? Oh, damn, let me walk forward. Knocking up at 54. 50-50. Let's go. See you later, Gunburn. We're moving on to rank B. Can't believe it came down to a coin flip. But we did it. Let's get some special techs. Is White Swazer the best one? Has a pretty fast stats, grit, and 9 guts rate. Yeah. White Swazer is probably one of the strongest monsters in the 300 stat format. I just realized like clicking like this is probably super fucking irritating to watch. Yeah, I'm at a point where like I don't really care about doing the thing that I know is gonna do well. I'm at the point where I'm trying to make stuff that's like maybe a little bit underused or a little bit underdeveloped. Okay, because I don't need to worry about his stats at all. We're just going to worry about getting his nature up. Puzzled Pirate gets a Zilla. Right on. Give him some more candies. He starts off at minus 75, which is so hard to push his nature up, but I'll make it work. How old is this boy? I don't know. He's 9 months old. bought it like a week ago of competitive Pokemon breeding. It scratches that itch. It's like that with many, many additional steps. I was never really in... Ironically, like, I like competitive Pokemon, but I was never into the breeding aspect of it. Just play on sims like Smogon or whatever, Pokemon Online. Pokebattle. I don't know if you guys remember Pokebattle. It existed for like 2 years. It used like an interesting format where it didn't have like OU, UU, anything like that. It had a system where every Pokemon had a point value, and you could make your teams out of that. You had to stay under the stat cap, and you needed to have 6 monsters. Pokemon is breeding now, yeah, for the last 20 years. But anyway, Pokebattle was pretty cool. They actually did a lot of work to make sure the meta stayed fresh, because people realized you could just run like 5 Ubers and like a Weedle, and that would beat anything else that had like 6 averaged out monsters. But they worked around that. They made it work pretty well. So we didn't get anything. I don't think I've got a very good chance to actually get techs. Dragon Seeds and Jade Cocoon's similar too, with the combination and stuff. Obviously, it's not the same game at all. You need 700 power and defense, so I'm never gonna have more than a 3% chance. I gotta roll 2 different 3% chances? Guys, how badly do you want Tidal Wave? How badly do you want me to get Tidal Wave? Because I'm not liking this right now. I think my build as is right now is pretty bad. So maybe I gotta pick up Headbutt and Tail Lashes. But, Barry, okay. I get 10 subs? Brother. Macho trying to sell me. Yeah, let's just get the text that we need to get right now. This is actually gonna put me over, life. You can only have 311 life, right? Sir Dr. Broclaw, Esquire. That's a lot of titles. You can tell he went to school. You have 6 IV Japanese, ditto for Masada. Damn. Well, that's not always nice. One of my videos, I said Monster Rancher 3 gets a lot of hate. Why is that? I remember your intro Monster Rancher, remember it fondly. Yeah, why Monster Rancher 4 is disliked. It's because it's different than Monster Rancher 2. There's no combination, and so people don't like it. But I think it's really cool. Okay, we got Headbutt. It's whatever. Not a great tech, but I think we're gonna have to use Larox, because I think our life is gonna go over the 311 stat cap. We're at 284 right now. Is Monster Rancher 2 generally considered the best Monster Rancher game? It is. That is the general consensus. Let's get the last tech we know we're gonna get before re-rolling, and then we're gonna go get our special techs. We're in child stage now. Skill get, there you go. Do any of my videos talk about the offset, the negative effects of errantry? No, I don't have a specific video on errantry because it's not really that big of a deal. You just don't go during Prime. And I think in my basics video, my first one, it talks about how you don't go during Prime. Okay, you guys wanted it. We're rolling. You guys want a Tidal Wave. Gonna be a grind. It is. It is gonna be a grind. We need 2 different 3% chances to roll. Able to skip Body Press, just took a lot of resets. Can you skip Body Press? We got a skill. It's a nature locked tech. I thought there is no auto learn chance for Tidal Wave, at least according to Legend Cup. Yeah, so that's the thing. Moves that have a nature requirement get fucked up by priority and all that stuff. I technically should be able to roll for it, but we'll just raise our intelligence first, because, you know, it won't hurt at all. And we need to lower our defense anyway, so that all works out. Do I have the nature? I got maximum nature right now. I got plus 25. Get intelligence up about 100, and then we should be okay. I'll have to do a couple of leap drills just to lower my power a little bit more. But I want my defense to be pretty low, because it's going to go up a bit. So I'm just going to aim for exactly 311 intelligence. The only issue is I need to make sure my defense is low enough, because once I go on errantry, I won't be able to lower it anymore. How many Paradoxins should you feed a monster? Many as you want. I think we did 4 on Mr. Stromboli yesterday. The Raki I was making. You should just stop by the time you get to adolescence, because at that point, the weeks of lifespan lost don't really match up with the gains you can get. Just waddling along, taking the biggest footsteps. He is cute. He's adorable. You do a tier list for subbreeds? Like, what's the best subbreed? It's just their guts rates. There's nothing special about that. Whoever's got the fastest guts rate is the best. And it changes for each monster, right? So it's hard to... I feel like there's not really a lot of content there to glean from, unfortunately. More meditates. Oh, he's gonna sleep. He's gonna snooze. I'm gonna let that go. He's still good-natured. Maximum amount of items you can have 20 if you have maximum house upgrades. Need a patch for more inventory space? That'd be cool. Lost a week of lifespan there, but again, it's fine. We're not trying too hard to maximize this guy's lifespan. We're gonna be fine for stats. I'm very worried I'm gonna have too many stats. I think it's gonna be a struggle to get my stuff down to like where I need it to be. Monster is so cute. He's adorable. A little stompy whale. Just stomping around. What's the best description of Monster Rancher 2? Tamagotchi Salty Bets. Oh, you mean the card. Big fan of Boxer Bajarl. It says it has great footwork, but it is without foot. That one's pretty good. And I like Jurawall, which is the Monal Zoom. It says noodles, which are made from its body, are quite tasty. We're in adolescence now. I feed it a gold peach. Will it wind its life back? So I'm going to feed it a peach. Let's see. There's some life stages you can't revert to, like earlier life stages for some reason. I don't know if this is one of them. I'll find out next week. We did save right before, so I'll just go back, because I definitely don't want to feed him a peach and then have him stay in adolescence. Okay, he's back in child mode now, which is fine. That's good for us. I'll get defense to 280, and I'll start doing leap. And the reason I'm gonna swap off of meditate and start doing leap to raise my speed and intelligence is because I'm worried my life is gonna go over the cap. And if my life goes over the cap, there's only one way to fix it, and that's with blow rocks, which raises my power and defense. Nah, I have ducking, but there's certain times where, especially if I rest on the 4th week, like I'm about to do now, my stress is low enough that I don't need to bother feeding it tabs. Like right now I only have 6 stress, I could feed it whatever. So I'll just feed it the thing that has a potential to give me a doll I can sell for 3 grand. Gotta feed it at least 30 so it can cocoon? Yeah, exactly. Need me a Zilla worm. Okay, we're getting close. There's 280. Not bad. Thing is, I'm playing with fire though, because I need 700 minimum. Life plus intelligence plus loyalty, and that puts me very close to my maximum cap, you know? So that's tough. Golem Zilla looks crazy. Pressure is one of the funniest monsters in the game. They just didn't give a shit. They're like, whatever. Why don't we make this sick-ass monster? I love how he's got like very flat, like webbed feet. Golem has so many unique models. He really does. Dao is cool. I really like Dao. I've never raised one. Maybe I'll raise a Dao for a tournament. That's the Bajarl subbreed. It's just a pot. And then floating hands and feet. New bottle. It's obviously great. I'm liking this. I don't like that I'm going to have, like, to use Larox at the end of his life. But I'm doing good otherwise. Dude, I'm getting so many fucking things. It took us 4.5 years to find a single diamond mark yesterday. Our market arrowheads monsters just weak overall or something? Not getting good gains with your monster from the market, you noticed? Market arrowhead has really bad stat gain, not stat gains, but like base stats. But no, his gains are fine. I don't know why he starts with like 50 skill for some reason. That shit's obnoxious though. Almost hit 200 viewers. I think we hit 200 viewers a little bit earlier. Blue pill will delete Pokemon, red pill will delete Monster Rancher. Which pill do you take? Blue pill, easy. Easy. I like Pokemon, but there's no comparison for me. Which monster do you guys feel bad defeating in game tournaments? Like which specific monster? I think Nats. Why does Nats suck so much? Like, why'd they make him so bad? Ooh, it's starting to get a little bit dicey. I'm gonna push my loyalty up a little bit more, and then we're gonna go next month. Well, motivate you to make a Prince Hair. I like the way Prince Hair looks. I really like galley subtypes. I don't think I'm alone with that. I think everybody likes galley subtypes, but it just kind of sucks that they're not very good. I've got 309. 309 plus 89 plus 296. 694, so I'm exactly where I was. It's not a thing you normally do, but this comes with knowing how to play around the game's limitations. And doing things that are normally bad. Okay, so I can technically start getting it now, I think. Okay, bad rules. We're over yeah, exactly. Over 90 loyalty, not anymore. Going for tidal wave, yeah. We're gonna have more than a 3% chance, but it will require us to like get some actual good numbers here. Okay, I've got an idea. How similar to Monster Rancher 2 Ranch theme and Pokemon Center themes are? I don't think they're that similar. Okay, and we're gonna feed it meat. Doesn't like meat. That's pretty funny. Either way, we're in a better spot now. Now we've got 701, I believe. 300 plus 309 plus 92. Yeah, 701, so I can technically get it now. Plus 92 loyalty. What is my chance to roll it? It will go up over time. It's currently 1%. And then every additional point we gain gains this percent. Theoretical question time. There are 180 chatters right now, give or take. Right now you are tasked with throwing a pizza party for the stream. How many pizzas, where from, and what pizzas do you get? Damn. What the hell? One pizza. It goes to me. And you guys have a sub drive to see who gets a slice. There you go. You want to sit at the big boys table? You gotta pay. How do you like that answer? Host a sub tourney? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm already gonna host a sub tourney, but that's what I need. That's the reason I'm making the Discord. But if pizza was the prize, you know, I could get down with that. You wouldn't download a pizza? I mean, I would. I'd get an advanced viewer for the pizza. Okay. So yeah, my chances are not good. So if my life goes up by 2, see how much that changes it. Gives me 3%, so it literally raises it by 2 chance. Goes up by another 2. Say I'm 304. At 5% chance, okay. Yeah, so each point adds 1% for this. It's very unlikely, but it is possible. We're rolling, it's gonna happen. I find it interesting Monster Rancher happens in a world where pterodactyls and giant crabs. But neither of these are considered monsters, but hair is. I think the monster needs sentience. I think that's the thing, right? Like all the monsters are sentient to a certain degree. Skill get. Our life went over the cap. Oh, we're in a tough spot. I'm not gonna save. I don't think this is possible. I don't think it's possible for me to salvage this. We're just gonna give up. So yeah, if Larox's power and defense, I can't raise it enough. You know what? I can. I can make this work. Is it? No, I can't. I can't. I lied. I lied to myself. It's easier for me to reroll. It's easier for me to reroll. Sucks, but... oh well. We'll get it. Use Paradox into lower speed before. I'm not worried about lowering speed. My intelligence is very close to the cap. I'm playing with fire right now to make this happen. Anyone want a bunch of cool monsters and a theoretical sequel? Yes. Want them added to this game? That's exactly right. Carmine Knight has the right idea. Ah, boy. Rhino Roller best monster? He's pretty good. Pretty cool monster. National Dexpo with monsters? Oh, baby. Give me the ones from Monster Rancher 1, too. Give me Disc. Give me Magic. Give me Doodle. Monster Rancher 2, too. Electric Boogaloo. Honestly, they could probably put that out as DLC for like $500 as an addition to this, and I would buy it day one. Easily. the only video game I'll need till the day I die. Monster Rancher 3 was not terrible. We were just bad at the game. Monster Rancher 3 is a fantastic game. It's the only one that still looks good today. Like what, you can't combine? Okay. Go back to Monster Rancher 2. You can combine there. Fucking give me Tidal Wave. There's not really any complaints I've ever heard about Monster Rancher 3 that are not base level complaints. Like it's, oh, let's go. It's totally fine to not like the game, right? I'm just being mean for no reason. It's totally cool if you don't like the game. Don't you remember? It was, yeah, it was just called Speed. And so it made Speed like necessary. You always needed to get Speed. But it's kind of the way all the Monster Rancher games work. You always need to get Speed. It's just that one was a little bit more blatant about it, you know? Okay, so now I gotta bring its nature down a little bit. We gotta stress it out. Didn't like the way text worked in Monster Rancher 3. The collecting of them is kind of irritating. I can feel that, you know? You're not wrong for thinking that. Okay, so life I gotta bring up a little bit. Life is the only one I actually need at 311. The rest of it can be whatever. First try. Whoa. Da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Rainstorm. But yeah, we got Tidal Wave. I don't know what my other attacks are. So here's an interesting thing you gotta do in tournaments. Make sure your attacks are in the right order. If you're like me and you're like, oh, I don't want my text to go over the cap. How do I make sure stuff is in the right order? You enter a tournament, you set up all your texts in the right order, and then you forfeit. We really got to investigate 311 now. There we go. We got a co-host? He's hanging out in the corner. We didn't even ask Vince. Oh. Stream sponsored by Vince Diesel. Dare to dream, guys. You guys are new to my stream. You missed out on a lot of good jokes. We'll bring them back. It's Vince. His Facebook was something else. It really was. Can't help but think of the band 311 because you're old. Well, I mean...
Day of reckoning will come. Reckoning. 40 pizzas.
Papa John's.
There you go. There's some shit for you Zoomers to throw into your brain heads. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, so yeah, I enter a tournament. I don't want to mess up my stats. We just enter the tournament, and then we leave immediately.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino. Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
And the double Blanco Nino. Too bad your ass got sacked. Monster Rancher 4 also had a bad method of tech acquisition. It was weird. I didn't really like Monster Rancher 4. Multiple monsters. Oh, I'm glad we changed this because these techs are terrible. What if we do that? Tail Ashes opener? Yeah. With the potential to get the big boys? Yeah. But the thing is, if you win a single match, it affects your stats. So you give up, and then you forfeit. We've got some items to give him. Oh no, my fame dropped. Whatever will I do? If only there was a way. Oh, we just hit adolescence? That's kind of unfortunate. I would have really liked to have him baby-sized, just for the sake of it. Why Zilla for this? Just for funsies? It took me like 2 hours to make them. Might as well just make a bunch of fun 300 stack monsters. Silver Peach next year? Yeah, I guess I could. But that won't push him out of adolescence. That won't push him back to baby size. I need... What do I need? I need sweet jellies. Sweet jelly heat. I didn't need to buy 6. That was way too many. I gotta get his form back down to 0. Or rather, his form so it doesn't affect stats. Okay, so its stress is at 42 right now. Got another... Oh, this is good for me. Except for the fact... It pushes him into bad. Okay, I can work around that. We're tanking his stats now. What does +1 mean? It means that they get a literal +1 on the drill. Whatever it shows you, that's after a +1 stat was added. Get a 1 sour jelly. I have to rest it. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do here. My form is a little bit too low. My stress is pretty high. Everything else is okay, though. So I'm going to rest him, because that'll bring his form down. Or up, rather. Yeah, so now he's normal. Fuck it, I'll just feed him... I feed him an Irritator right now. Gives him 63 stress. So that's an additional 6% chance to crit. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm okay with that. 9 is the minimum, yeah. Okay, so I'm done. My monster is the way it is. We got its stress up to 63, which is not bad. That's an additional 6% crit. Oh, his fame's only 95? Whatever. Oh, man. I mean, I guess he is what it is, right? Fame not being 100 sucks. There we go. Fame's 100. Oh, because it's second week? Yeah, I got a plan. You got a plan. We're just gonna bring out this duckin. We're gonna bring out we're gonna wait till the 4th week. Min-max-ish? It's min-max-ish. Here's a good way to fuck up your monsters. Their stress level, if that's what you're trying to do. So this is going to lower my stress a little bit. Lowered it by quite a bit, but the potato brings it back up to where it was. And I'll feed him the irritator now. So that was a lot of work to add an additional 1% chance to crit, but we did. Okay. We're gonna go to town. We got minus 12 form right now. So he's normal. Neutral. There you go. He's neutral. Life being 311 is the only one that matters. A little bit more defense would have been nice because he is technically at a lower level of defense, but it's barely noticeable. The speed is up 1, so he's gonna have an additional 1% chance to dodge. Can we get more loyalty? I don't need more loyalty. It's the same as if he had 80. I don't have any battle specials. Like, I don't have any good battle specials. I don't have power or anger. I don't have, and then he's got fight and vigor, which suck. Loyalty only really matters getting into 100 if you're trying to proc a battle special, and I'm not. And then additionally, if you have 80 loyalty, it's the same as having 100 loyalty with regards to for foolery. So as soon as you get 80 loyalty or above, you have 1% chance to roll foolery, and that's it. Okay, so that's done. Let's do some scrims. Damn, so we got a top tier versus a bottom tier. Chet and the other guy. Predictions live. Make your bets. Peachy Keen is a good name. It is a good name. Here we go. Shotgun. What is this try-hard build? Get the shit out of my face. Tidal Wave opener, 44%. 126 damage, minus 20 guts. Peachy Keen with a pretty big guts lead, only getting bigger, much faster guts rate. Face attack lands, 51 on the crit. Goes for face attack again. Lands at 33. Pushes him back. Scratch at 50. Hits the scratch. Nobody's missing anything. What is this? Except for me. It feels like I built a tank. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like I built a fucking tank because I can't dodge anything. There we go. 1 on the board. Stop the presses. Tail Ash at 62. It's gonna be a little bit of damage. Peachy Keen has a big guts lead though. 59. It's gonna help him. Tail Swing misses at 62. Goes for Tail Swing, misses at 60 as well. Giant Whip at 40 can win it. Oh, Belly Attack is gonna run down the clock. ChetHanks decides to start dodging at the very end. We get Unity at the very end. That wasn't enough. The Legend Moose, that's me. ChetHanks wins game 1. Kamikaze is the key to this. Who you calling a tank? I know, right? Oh. Willy Wonky Turtle. Willy Wonky Turtle. Will Wonky Turtle. Damn. Willy Wonka's in the chat. Base attack misses. I can't believe I dodged the Kamikaze. There's the body press. Let's go. Missed it. But, you know, that's okay. A little bit of self-damage. Kamikaze. This is a self-damage battle. Kamikaze doing a little bit and a lot of withering. Oh, it misses again. Love tripping up people with your name. Well, it's good for that. 123 damage, minus 23 guts. Peachy Keen has the guts lead. Can make something happen here. It's not over at all. Giant whip, 41%. Not an unheard of chance to hit. Shotgun gonna do a little bit of damage. I did a lot more than I was expecting. ChetHanks has a 2-life lead currently. Anyone gonna do anything? Gets pushed back. Nothing happens. ChetHanks wins by 2 life. 54.9 to 54.3. Shotgun just not doing enough damage. Chet barely wins that one. GG's, man. Good build. I mean, your build's gonna do really well. It's better than mine.